So we're going to start looking at what are called antiderivatives. So antiderivatives are going to be kind of the opposite of doing a derivative. So we can say f of x is an antiderivative of g of x if, when I take the derivative of f of x, I get g of x. Okay? So essentially what we're given is we're given the derivative and we're trying to find the original function whose derivative would be that given function. Some of them will be quite simple, like this one. If f of x equals 2x, what is an antiderivative of this function? And there are lots of antiderivatives, as we will see. So the antiderivative, a lot of times we'll use the big capital F symbol for antiderivatives. So what function has a derivative of 2x? Well, that's a pretty simple one. We know x squared has a derivative of f of x. So if I take the derivative of the antiderivative, I should get the function I started with. Now, ironically, most antiderivatives are not unique. For example, if I add 73 to this number, the derivative is still 2x, because anytime I have a constant, I am just going to have a derivative of 0 when you take that. So essentially, we're trying to take a function for which we have the derivative. One other quick one here is an example. We have g of x equals negative cosecant squared x. What are 8 different antiderivatives? So essentially, this is something's derivative. So if you remember back when we did our trig, there was a derivative that was negative cosecant squared, and that was simply cotangent x. So cotangent x has a derivative of negative cosecant squared x. Now, this is not the only one that says what are 8 antiderivatives. Well, this is one. Another one, maybe I just add 1. Maybe another one, I just add pi. Maybe another one, I just add 117.34. Does not matter. Because anytime you take this derivative, that constant will drop out, and then you're just taking the derivative of cotan, which does give you that negative cosecant squared. Now, this, just like derivatives, has a bunch of rules: anti-product rule, anti-quotient, anti-chain, and then just some generic anti-power rule, anti-constant rule. So we'll see all those rules as we progress through this final chapter of the course.